This is the Blink S2. Let's check it out.
Hello everyone, if you end up liking this video, hit that subscribe button and I'd really appreciate your support. I just got my Blink S2 almost a week ago and I've been riding this bad boy almost every day. I want to first mention I've had a boosted board, I recently sold it, and I also have a Evolve Bambo GT, and I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. So let's begin. This thing kicks just like the boosted board. I kid you not. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. This thing pushes just as hard as the boosted board. I had the boosted board version 2, and like I said, I sold that recently because it was only going 7 miles. This thing goes 14 miles distance. Oh yeah, make sure you use the app to change from beginner, normal to pro mode. How fast? It can go 18 miles an hour, but look where it clocked. This thing by itself is going 20 miles an hour. It weighs 15 pounds, it can go 14 miles distance. It's 1,000 watts, dual hub motors, and you are allowed to take this on an airplane if needed. And it does depend on the airline company as well. The incline grade is 20%, so that's 5% more than the Blink S. The max weight that this board can handle is 250 pounds. I can't really check the regenerative brakes on this, so I can't really say if it charges. The Evolve boards tells you when it's being charged, so it's pretty neat. I know a lot of you are saying nothing can beat the boosted board, but I'm sure by power, boosted board wins because of the double belt drive, and the one I had was 2,000 watts, and this thing has only 1,000 watts. It kicks, man. I'm telling you, this bad boy kicks, and I'm very, very happy with it. And I had my nephew ride it, and he even said the same thing. It kicks just like the boosted board. Lights. The lights on this thing is a plus because I do ride a lot at night, and you can tell by the lights on this, it's very bright. You got the front headlights, rear blinking lights, and of course the side lights. This freaking thing is hefty. I think it was 15 or 16 pounds. It's slightly heavier than the boosted board. Look how thick that is. It's really thick. And the brakes are a lot smoother. I wish it would brake a lot harder, just like the Evolve and just like boosted. I wish it had that kink, that sudden stop. This one brakes a lot smoother. It's not a bad thing for a lot of people. They want that, but for me, since I ride so much, I like stopping when I have to. The Evolve and the boosted has that. This guy is 32 inches, 32 and a quarter, and the boosted board is 38 inches. It is about 6 inches shorter than the Evolve GT and the boosted board. The takeoff on this is amazing. It is so powerful. When I do the takeoff in this thing, you really have to brace. I have to put the exact thinking and pressure on my leg and leaning forward as if I were on an Evolve GT and the boosted board. This thing is powerful. It is amazing. The remote is the same. That's probably the other thing that, you know, it's kind of sad, but I still love how it feels. I actually customized my remote. I painted it red to match the rope, and plus I can tell the difference on which remote goes to what board. They said that the connectivity with the Blink S2, from the Blink S to Blink S2, the connectivity is a lot stronger. So it does depend on if it's fully charged If you hit a specific frequency out there, you might lose connection. But all you gotta do, turn it off, turn it back on, and same thing with the remote, and you'll be back riding in no time. The trucks are a lot wider. It's about half an inch or an inch to an inch and a half wider. A small con about the board. When I first got the board, I was riding it around and I was tightening the trucks. I was tightening the kingpins, bolts, and it was weird. It was like, it was tight, it was loose, but didn't have that control I was looking for. And I found out why. You see that right there? I haven't even touched the screw yet. And look how loose it is. Because I was wondering why I was like riding the board and it felt funny even though I tightened and loosened the trucks. It's because of these guys right here. So I just did the back and now I'm doing these. So make sure to tighten these hand tight. Just do it from here until it can't go anymore, but don't over tighten. Just for safety, check all the bolts. They also said on the website or some video I saw, these things right here, make sure to tighten these as well. So yeah, once I tightened those trucks up, it felt perfect. It had that feel I was looking for, where the control was nice and tight, and I was able to feel that buttery movement that I've always expected when I adjust all my trucks when they first come to me. Acton did say it too, and also Evolve, I saw somewhere, they say to check all the bolts when you do receive the board. And that is, I feel it's pretty basic, and I'm gonna do that from now on for every board that I get. So make sure to check those bolts, guys, tighten them up. I really think that this Blink S2 is gonna be my to-go-to board. Sometimes when I'm full throttle on the Blink S, 15 miles an hour, sometimes I'm saying, only if it went just a little bit faster. So the Blink S2, fill that gap for me. I just love riding, I love electric boards, and I just like giving information out there, and I hope it's helpful. I'm actually going to be doing, in the near future, a Blink S2 versus boosted board, or Blink S2 versus Evolve GT. If you guys do want to get a discount on this, I'll put a link below, and also if you subscribe to their news feed from Acton, it'll give you an extra $20 off. So if you have any questions, guys, send me a question. I hope this video was helpful, and go out there and ride safe. Cool? See you guys soon. Peace.